The time is nearing. We'll see what's in this bin bag at the end of this predictions video. Don't be too disappointed. Have you watched YouTube before? Of course you have, but I am Do-Rag Ross from Cultaholic Wrestling, joined by this disgusting, bottom-feeding, trash bag hoe, and we are here to predict WWE Extreme Rules. Normal rules, apart from one match. 2021. Yeah. Are you excited?
Oh, so excited for the one Extreme Rules match so far. Yes. Are you excited?
I cannot wait. Check out our pictures video for Extreme Rules 2021 to see how we would like to see that show be a bit better.
I think we did it justice.
Yes,
we did. It's a lot better.
It's on the channel right now, but let's just crack on with the knacking. Here are the Extreme Rules 2021 predictions. First up, we have Liv Morgan taking on Carmella. Who are you picking and why?
I'm going for a big babyface win for Liv Morgan because I'm not entirely sure what this feud is all about, Ross.
I'll tell you, Carmella reckons she is the most beautiful lady in all of WWE. Liv Morgan goes, no, you're not the most beautiful lady in all of WWE. Let's do a wrestle.
Which makes total sense for why Liv Morgan should definitely win this match, Ross. Who are you going for?
I'm also going for Liv Morgan for similar reasons presented by this Yorkshire dingle twat right here.
Why do you hate me so much?
Look at you. Look at you. Liv Morgan for the win.
Next up for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, we have the Usos defending against the Street Profits and Ross. Who are you going for in this one?
I am going for the Usos to retain their tag team titles. It feels like the Street Profits, as good as they were in Newcastle upon Tyne, a rip-roaring house show last weekend where they defeated the Alpha Academy, it feels like they're coming into this matchup a little bit cold.
Yes, I agree. Something, again, sort of just doesn't feel quite hot about them at the moment, does it? No, it's not quite how it was when they first came in to the main roster scene. There's something just missing, something lacking, and I think the Bloodline is still gonna hold those titles. Well, I mean, the Usos might be holding the titles. Who knows what's gonna happen down the line? But yeah, I think the Usos are gonna retain in this one.
I think Usos will retain too. It'll be a fantastic match. Arguably, maybe I reckon a kick-off for the main card contender.
Yes,
it'll be that good of a matchup. The Usos winning. I guess they're a bit tweenerish, aren't they?
Yeah, they are at the moment. Yeah. They are at the moment. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens and we'll see how things pan out, but
what are you doing? Why do you do that?
I always do this and I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Yeah, Usos to win.
Next up for the United States title, we have Damian Priest, the champion, taking on Jeffrey Hardy and Sheamus. Who are you taking and why?
I'm not going for Jeff
Tone
Hardy.
it down, man. There'll be a lot of people out there thinking you're annoying, right? Just tone it down.
There is already a lot of people out there.
Tone it down, okay? Tone it down.
But that's why I do it more, because they think.
No, but don't do that. You don't create enemies. Just tone it down.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm going for Damian Priest in this one. It's not his time to give up the belt just yet. I think there's going to be. I think it's going to be an amazing match because Damian Priest and Jeff Hardy had an absolute stellar match on Raw, I thought. There was a lot of back and forth, a lot of reversals, a lot of cool things that the crowd didn't sell very well. And I thought it looked really good. I'm telling them off.
People think I'm the heel.
I know, but
he's saying you're wrong to boo him.
No,
he's chastising you for your opinions on Monday Night Raw.
He did they both did a really cool reversal spot, and nobody popped for it. But I thought it was really cool, at least anyway. So there should have been a pop for it. No, yeah, Damian Priest to win. I think there's still a lot in the tank for that young boy to keep going with the belt and keep just a nice title run going. What about yourself?
I fully agree. Damian Priest for the victory here. I just don't think it's his time to give up this title belt. He's just won it a little while ago. Was it SummerSlam? It was SummerSlam, wasn't it?
Yeah.
From Sheamus, Jeff Hardy's just been hot-shotted in there. That's a buzzword of the day. Hot-shotted in there to make it a triple threat match. And I just think that's been done to add more star power, more name value to Damian Priest picking up a big victory.
To add more extreme to it. Yeah? Yeah. Next up for the Raw Women's Championship, we have Charlotte Flair defending against Alexa Bliss and Ross. Who are you going for?
This is the hardest match of the night to pick. Just going off from what we've seen on Monday Night Raw, Charlotte Flair asking for the old Alexa Bliss. Ooh. She says it just like that, just like Vince McMahon did to Stone Cold way back in the day. Then we have Alexa Bliss just sort of taking the piss out of Charlotte, saying, hoo-hoo, I've got a dolly here. They're selling well on WWEshop.com. That could play into the results here. I'm going to go for a an Alexa Bliss win.
Oh, wow. Well,
Could Dark Side of the Ring play a part in this?
that's a good
Is
shout.
that too much of a hack theory?
And I don't think it will, and I think Charlotte Flair is going to retain.
It's a toss-up, this one,
It's
Andrew.
a toss-up, but like I can see your reasonings. Obviously, at the end of Raw this week, Charlotte stood tall, ripping the heads off the dollies.
Oh,
and
she cannot do
everything.
that. She committed murder.
So she did commit murder, that's it. But I think that might be a swerve. I don't think she's going to lose the title just yet. Perhaps we're going to see some spooky shenanigan bollockes happening and something's going to go down. But I think they're going to keep it on Charlotte Flair for a little tiny bit longer and perhaps build this feud up just a wee bit more.
She's not quite at 16 though, is she, Charlotte Flair? She's got to lose a couple more to get to 16. Therefore, she's going to lose this weekend and Alexa Bliss is going to win.
Oh,
Do you reckon?
I reckon that could happen. I think that could definitely happen.
It's a toss-up, isn't it?
Woo!
Next up for the SmackDown Women's Championship, we have the challenger, Bianca Belair, taking on the champion, Le Man, Le Becky Lynch, as the French might say. Who are you taking and why?
I'm taking,
Pourquoi?
as the French might say, Le Man, Le Becky Lynch to win this one. We got to build her up more as a heel at the moment, don't we? She's not quite there, I don't think. She's not quite there yet. Just because, I mean, the last pay-per-view was SummerSlam, and there's not been much of a build-up for her to be a heel yet. And we want Bianca Belair to have this massive, momentous moment. Is that the right word?
Monumental.
Momentous.
Magnifique, as the French might say.
A huge moment. We want Bianca Belair to have a huge moment winning the belt back, and I don't think Extreme Rules is going to be it just yet. So yeah, I'm going for Becky Lynch for that reason. What about yourself?
I think we're in for a long and bumpy ride when it comes to Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. I reckon Bianca Belair will win her title back potentially as far as into the future. Right over there is WrestleMania next year. We could be in for that much of a long feud, I reckon.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because Becky's not going to come back and just take the title off of this up-and-coming new star and just run away with it, is she? She's going to stand up for what's right, fight for her life, all that stuff like Hulk Hogan. So this weekend we'll see Becky Lynch win because I think we're building to something bigger down the line.
Becky Lynch dressed as Hulk Hogan?
No.
Okay.
It's too far. Too far. What's wrong with you?
And finally, in an Extreme Rules match, we have Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, defending his title against the Demon Finn Bálor. And who are you going for, Ross?
I tell you what, the Demon has set the cat among the proverbial pigeons here. Because that Demon, unless he's against, right, keep this a secret, right, against Samoa Joe in a cage at NXT TakeOver at the end. He doesn't lose, okay? He never loses. He never ever loses.
No.
So him going up against a Tribal Chief, this is the biggest moment of doubt in the Tribal Chief's run so far in WWE. But I'm still going to go for a Roman Reigns victory. Extreme Rules, it lends itself to the Usos getting involved. I concede it lends itself to Big E getting involved.
Yes.
Big E mentioned on Raw this week, Survivor Series, him against Roman Reigns. This could be used to sort of, get us there a little bit further.
A little bit further? I like it. Whoa. I gotta do.
Who are you picking?
I'm going with my heart instead of my head. I'm an idiot, Ross. I'm going for the Demon, Finn Bálor to win.
I don't think you are. I think just because the Demon is there, I think there's a good chance.
Do you know what? And that's my reasoning for it. It would be so silly because Finn himself has said if they bring back the Demon persona, it would feel like a step back in his career. They brought the Demon persona
Here's
back.
some money, Finn.
Here you go, take this. And if they absolutely just squash him in this, I don't think they'll squash him, but just to bring the Demon back for him to get beaten. Granted, makes Roman Reigns look even more powerful than he already is, but it would be such a shame, and then I can see Finn just getting lost in the shuffle once again whilst just coming up to the main roster. It doesn't sit well with me, Ross. It doesn't sit well with me. So I'm going for the Demon to eke a win out on this one. However, I think you're right in that perhaps Big E could get involved to try
shenanigans to keep Roman looking strong.
And then perhaps we don't necessarily need the belt for the Roman and Brock feud in the future until Roman eventually gets it back, and then we do see them face off at WrestleMania for the belt. But between then, I would very much like to see a mental Finn Bálor Universal Championship run that we never got back in 2016 as he injured himself.
Fair point well made. So that was it for our Extreme Rules 2021 predictions. As always, come back to this YouTube channel, right? It's called Cultaholic Wrestling for all of our usual pay-per-view content. 9 pitches for Extreme Rules 2021 on the channel right now. On Sunday, when the pay-per-view is happening live, Adam Pacitti, that That one there with the glasses, he'll be back on this YouTube channel with a live stream. If you've got no friends at home, if you're lonely, do not despair. Adam Pacitti will be here to watch the wrestling with you. Come Monday morning, we will have What Happened At with Jack the Jobber. We will have Graded with the illustrious Tom Campbell, and we'll have WTF Moments with who?
You!
Yes. And then all our live reactions, the cut-down versions, will be live on this YouTube channel on Tuesday. But now, Andrew, we've got some admin to take care of, some admin Pacitti.
Whoa!
I don't know what I'm doing. That's
Well,
to
that was
take my
pretty
hand, take my hand.
Take your hand?
We must go to a different place, a far and wonderful land. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Because it's time to see what's in my sack.
Oh!
Welcome to paradise. This is what Green Day sang about way back in day.
Yeah.
Is that how the song goes? Welcome to paradise?
Welcome to paradise. What's that?
You need to read that.
I need to read this?
You need to read that.
Okay.
There's the bin bag of destiny. There it is there. The thing you've tried to look in now for many months, you know, is a little... Oh, you
And
know
now
it.
we actually get to find out what's inside it.
Read that out, though.
Okay, these aren't my words, by the way. Ross, you may not recognize this absolutely massive thing because it hasn't yet been worn by any of the greatest champions in YouTube wrestling predictions competition history.
What could it be?
I don't know. We're going to find out. And now, Ross Tweddell, even though that selfish dickhead,
Such a selfish dickhead.
Adam Pacitti, tried to take it away,
He did.
I, little Andrew Dingle, a disgusting, bottom-feeding trash bag hoe, yes, I'm a hoe, must present to you the new Cultaholic Heavyweight Championship, the biggest wrestling title in the world.
I told you it was absolutely massive. That there, Andrew, is the biggest professional wrestling championship in the world ever. It's story time with Rossi Drip Drip, baby.
I'm listening.
Months ago, right, Adam took the old Cultaholic Heavyweight Championship away. What are we fighting for?
What are we fighting for?
We're fighting for now the biggest professional wrestling championship title in the world today. I took a week off holiday, right? Earlier in the year. I went down south. I found a belt maker. I said, hey, belt maker, sometimes a prospect becomes a legend. You could become a legend if you make this belt for me. And he did. So there it is now. Cut to photo shoot of your reigning and defending Cultaholic Heavyweight Champion. And you might be asking at home, dear viewer, why is Ross the champion when Andrew won the last predictions competition?
That's true.
Are you not asking that?
I am asking that.
Well, since we came back to the office, how many predictions competitions have you won there with your barrel on your shirt?
That's not Beryl. That's
It's
not Beryl.
Beryl
It's
on
not
your
Beryl.
shirt.
It's definitely not Beryl. I've won one, Ross.
Ask me how many I've won.
Ross, how many have you won?
2.
That's one more than me.
Which is the bigger number?
2.
Therefore, I'm your champion. Photo shoot time, baby!